it's me again, Rowena Miller. I'm trying to make one last little video for today, just to make to tie up the last video I made, and every time I keep trying to make it, it keeps going a bit wrong, so I don't know if this is going to work. But what I'm doing right now, I'm putting together my playlist for the radio show that I do on Ipswich Community Radio. I do a show called Vinyl Connection, and Ipswich Community Radio is a not-for-profit organisation in Ipswich where I do a show that is all vinyl. I come along with my own records and I do a show that's very diverse it's very eclectic, music from all different genres and all different decades, but there's a running theme each week, and that's the connection part of Vinyl Connection. And what I was trying to do, and I'm going to try and do this first, because every time I pick this record up, it's like as though it's cursed, because every time I keep picking this record up that I want to talk about, the phone dies. So I don't know why this keeps happening, so I thought we could just try it now, or I get told it's too long for YouTube or something. So I keep trying to talk about this record, this LP my children bought me from Aldi, and it's called 70s Disco, and on it is stuff like I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, and Car Wash by Rose Royce, and He's the Greatest Dancer by Sister Sledge. And it was $6.99. This is my newest vinyl to add to my collection from last week. They bought me this, and it was $6.99 I think from Aldi. I mean, in your supermarket now, even your cheap and cheerful supermarket, you can pick up vinyl. So really lovely record, and it's always nice to have a bit of new vinyl. And the only downside is the songs don't quite sound like the original recording, and I don't know if other people pick up on this, but I sometimes can hear songs and I can tell it's not by the original artist or something like that. This apparently is, it even has like a disclaimer on it that this album contains re-recorded or live tracks. All single artist tracks are performed by the original artist, but I still think it sounds a little bit different to the version that you know from radio or on other albums. So that, if anything, there's just that little downside, but it's got some brilliant tracks on it. So I've got that out of the way. I wanted to talk about like my newest addition to my ever-growing collection, and what I'm doing right now before I go kind of thing is I'm putting together my playlist for this Thursday. It's Sunday evening. I'm going with the theme royalty. That's the one that my mum came up with, and so far I have got some, I'll just show you, I've managed to get some records so far. What I've got is, I probably didn't need to move the camera because I'm probably better off just showing you. I'm making everybody feel probably a bit sick and dizzy. I think I'm just going to show you, but they've got them all here in front of me. So I picked up this and I thought, oh, that's got to be a good one. This is The Six Wives of Henry VIII by Rick Wakeman, and it's a really interesting album. It's a bit bonkers, and like musically it's kind of quite off the wall, so I might just play the first track off this. But inside it's got this lovely picture of Rick Wakeman and his many keyboards, and the music apparently reflects each personality of the different wives that Henry VIII had. And then I thought I'd probably play a bit of Queen, Killer Queen from the album Sheer Heart Attack. I'm going to play Sir Duke from this LP, which is Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. There's one of these albums on this, lovely inside. And I now have the EP that's inside with a Some Things Extra, and when I bought that from a vintage fair, it didn't have it, but I still wanted it because I have had a version for years that was my mum's that I borrowed, and then eventually I let her have that back, and I wanted to replace it and get my own, but when I found one at a vintage fair, it didn't have the EP inside it. And then a friend gave me a load of records recently, and the very last 45 that I came to in this bag of 45s that he gave me was was the Something's Extra, and oh my goodness, this whole bag full of 45s was making me as giddy as a kipper. As I was going through it, it was just getting better and better with the little gems that were in there that just make me smile. And that was I could just see this white plain sleeve on this 44. It's not even it is a 45, but it's not a single. And I think anyway, I'm sure you don't play it at 33. I can't remember. Not sure. Either play it at 33 or you play it at 45. I'm not entirely sure. I could look, couldn't I? But when I saw it anyway, at the bottom of this bag, I thought, ooh, and Motown, and it was only this, and it was just like, wow, I'm so happy. Yeah, I don't know. Do you play? Yeah, 33 and a third. So you play that, and in this there's a song book as well, which is brilliant. So you can sing along. So it was in such good condition that at the time of buying this, I wasn't too upset that it didn't have the EP in it, and it's made its way together. It's like fate has brought them together, and now I don't keep that EP with, I don't know if it's an EP or a little add-on, I don't know what you really call it. It's not a 45, it's not an LP, it's just, yeah, brilliant. I don't keep that with my other 45s. I'm keeping it inside this LP. This as well, this LP, I'm playing off this. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know, this is like a maybe, because I don't know if I was thinking The Way We Were by Gladys Knight, and then I don't know, is a Knight royalty? Is a Knight technically royalty, or I might have to broaden the scope. And then I was going to play Prince with Party Man by Prince of this Monster Hits. To show you inside. This one, it's like a compilation of 80s music, that is. So yeah, I got that for $1.99 from a charity shop. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting together this playlist, and I might have to wheedle it down if there's more than 12 songs. But so far I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I've only just really started looking in this side of my cupboard, so it's looking likely that there might be enough for an hour. I'm sure there's lots of songs about like kings, king, queen, prince, Duke of Earl, kind of thing. That's what I was talking about on my last vlog, so I'm pretty confident. And if not, I'll just park it and maybe go with this Shapes one, was what my mum thought of as well, so we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and then I'll probably be back again after my show, and I'll do a reflecting on my show video again, like I did last week, because I thought that was really good. And if you enjoyed that, please remember to give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and all of that, notifications and everything. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll put some links in the description about Ipswich Community Radio and my show Vinyl Connection that you can listen to on the internet after, a bit like Catch Up TV. You can also listen live if you're around on a Thursday, UK time 5 till 6 PM. You can join me live, or if you're in Ipswich, you can tune in on your good old-fashioned radio on 105.7 FM. So I'll say goodbye for now. This video seems to be working, and I've managed to show that the LP that I was trying to talk about that kept getting cut off. It was a bit annoying, but yeah, just getting used to this new technology, because I am a real analog girl. So I'll say bye for now, and I'll be back again soon.